Okay. Let's see, I want to go on New Frontier first. Let's make sure everything's selected. Let's see where it starts us out at. Hello, welcome. Diego, how you doing? We're going to take a look at this New Frontier map, which I did start on. We created this field and we have it growing with wheat, and that's all we have on here. Oh, that's so awesome. So I'm just going to sleep for a day. We really don't have anything we can do on this map. That's so awesome. What map did you start with? Now there isn't anything we can do on this map because, oh, wait a minute, we have contracts? Oh, that's surprising. We might be able to try to set something up with that. I've never done multiplayer before, so I don't even know how it works. But that's something we might look into. Other people have asked me about playing multiplayer too, so I might try to figure out how to do, like, occasionally do a multiplayer live stream. But I'll have to figure all that stuff out. Okay, that's probably Riverbend, which is the other map we're getting ready to go to now, because we don't have anything we can do on this map. I just wanted to come sleep for a day just to advance the clock. So now we're going to save this. We're going to save this map. And then we are going to exit. And then we are going to come back in on this map. Make sure everything's selected. It always takes a while to get a new map to the place to where you don't have to sleep or advance the clock a lot. Well, we will work out a time to be able to do that. I'm not going to do that right now because I'm doing something else. But We're going to try to figure that out, because I think in order to do multiplayer, I might be wrong, but I know I have well, I'm not going to give all that stuff in the chat room. You can email me. The channel email is listed on the description page. So you can send me an email. We can discuss that kind of stuff. I'm not going to give out that information in a live broadcast. Okay, so I guess the first thing we want to do is feed the dog. Okay, so now let's see, where are we at with our crops? Okay, we need contracts. Oh, here's a cultivating contract. Let's go do this. Man, I'm sweating. Whew. All my neighbors must have their heat turned on. All right, let's go do this cultivating contract for $5,000. What is that? Field 61. How do I get there? Okay, that's over there. I know how to get there. So we can accept a contract, cultivating. Now this field is over here in a neighborhood we've been to several times already. In fact, it's on our way towards the farmer's market. I do keep forgetting that those railroad tracks have a barricade. Thankfully, I haven't hit it, but I do keep forgetting that it's there. Now, I've been wondering what's down this road. We haven't gone down here before, but I have wondered several times. Ooh, look at the steering. It's so sensitive. Cultivate. So we'll get this contract done, and then we'll use the clock and see if maybe we can get another cultivating contract. And maybe we can do a harvesting contract so we can make a little bit of extra cash. Now these particular contracts are nice because we only need one piece of equipment, but we can't make additional money. Harvesting, we can make a little additional money. Now I did look through the mod store just before coming online, and there was nothing new that I needed to get. I'm trying to keep my eye on like animal pens, stuff like that. The only animal pens they had one sheep enclosure, and everything else was cow sheds. So no modified chicken coops yet. I know Monty would like to have 200 chickens, but if I don't have a chicken coop that'll hold that many, then I can't really put that many in it. But we'll get as many as we can, but I think it seems to me like there was a modded chicken coops that would hold a lot of chickens. So once they come out, then we can upgrade. Now we were able in the last live stream to assign a task or create a job for an AI worker, and we just had him drive from the field we were at back to the home field or back to the home farm. And I tried to do it again and I couldn't get it to work. So I don't really know how I did it the first time. But it worked pretty good because the AI worker was back at the farm when we got there. And I actually thought I had gone a shorter route. And to those who are watching and are not in chat, thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed the stream. And I hope you've had a good day. Sorry guys, I'm not real talkative at the moment. There's nobody active in chat, so I'm kind of just going along for the ride too. I've actually had a long day. I've been awake since about 2 o'clock yesterday morning. I don't really know what all we can get into on this map today. Well, just do contracts, really. We're still too new into the map to have enough fields to where every day we have a field we can harvest. Or every in-game day, I should say. Now granted, we could just go sleep, 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 sleep until our fields are ready to harvest again, and I have done that in the past, but I don't really like doing that. I don't mind sleeping at the beginning of each live stream, sleep until the next day just to advance everything that one day. Because like, for example, when we started this live stream, the game clock was only like 10 o'clock, or a little after 10, because it didn't take us that long in that particular in-game day to do what we needed. And in that situation, I don't mind sleeping until the next day. But I don't like to sleep for 2 or 3 days at a time. So we didn't sleep for 3 straight months. So contracts is a good way to make some cash and just be able to work the game a little bit more realistically. Now, my last farming live stream was about 6.5 hours, guys. I don't think tonight will be that long, probably only a couple hours. I haven't been feeling all that well lately, but we'll see. I feel okay now. I just don't want to overdo it. And like I said, it's been a long day. I've been up since 2 o'clock yesterday morning. Diego, I thought I might have seen you this morning, there, or technically yesterday morning at this point. In my coloring live stream, I thought maybe you went and got you some coloring pencils or markers or something in a coloring book. Monty. Oh, I do agree. I do try to get an appropriate amount of rest. I don't get a lot of sleep, but I do try to get rest. How's your day been, Monty? Do you miss working now that you went and worked for a few weeks there? I had to go open my door, guys. I'm hot, sweating. Well, it wasn't hot outside, I can tell you that much. I have not tried that before. I might give it a try sometime. I've had insomnia for years, and I've taken prescription sleep aid and stuff like that. No, I don't have a thermometer or a thermostat or anything like that. My apartment has like a baseboard heater. It has a big wall unit, but the heater part of it, I don't think it even works, because I let it run for about 30 minutes and it just was blowing cold air. So, and my manager said she'd have somebody come look at it, but the maintenance guy had emergency surgery, so he's been off for a little while, so that hasn't happened. So I've just been using a space heater. Yeah, I could pick up a thermometer for a couple of bucks. I can order one off Amazon if I really need one. It's not really knowing what the temperature is. It's being able to control the temperature. Because like the temperature of my apartment is somewhat based on what my neighbors are doing. If they have their heat turned on, then it's going to make my apartment warmer. If their heat is turned off, it's going to make my apartment cooler. So when I start getting a little bit hot like I was there, it's because I think all my neighbors on both sides of me, above me, and below me all have their heat turned on. Now for the summertime, I wish I was in the apartment on my left, or well, as you're facing my front door to the right, but as I'm sitting in my living room at the moment, that's to my left, because it's on the end of the building, and the way the building is made, the way it's constructed, there's a common walkway that runs right straight in front of everybody's apartment, just like a motel, like a multi-level motel. But everybody has like plants and lawn chairs and stuff, little tables sitting outside the front of their apartment in this little common area. And there's actually a space provided for that, a couple of feet wide, so that everybody can sit out front, you know. Well, if I was in the apartment next door, I would have this great big space because there's no other apartments over there, so nobody needs to go down there. So I'd have all that space that I could fix up like an outdoor patio area. Whereas my apartment, I can't do that. The one next door, I could, because of the way it's situated next to the stairwell. But in the wintertime, that's an outside wall. I don't have an outside wall except for my front and the back, which are smaller. So less exposure to outside air temperature, and my neighbors have their heat going. So the cold don't get to me, but it makes me sweat. I could probably even find me an online app thermometer for my phone. Just put an app on my phone. Oh, okay, Monty, that'd be cool, yeah. Well, I would like to have a first floor apartment because of my heart condition. There are times like I have 2 sets of 7 steps. I live on the second floor, and thankfully I live directly at the top of the stairwell, directly across from the stairwell entrance. But there are times when I do not have the energy to make it up 14 sets of steps. I have to stop after 7, sit down and rest for a few minutes, and then take the other 7 steps. So I would not want to live on this 3rd or 4th floor. I did live on the 3rd floor in Hawaii when I first got sick, and oh, that was horrible. So I was hoping I could get a ground floor unit, but I'm okay living on the 2nd floor where I'm at. And it is helpful in the wintertime because I have them downstairs providing heat under my floor. Now, I especially like living on the 1st floor when I had small children in my house, when my kids were little, because that way I didn't have to worry about the noise. I've been thinking about buying a drone. See if I can't get some aerial videos. And we actually did start our other map, Monty. Okay, I didn't know for sure if you did or not, so I just wanted to let you know. Not a lot we can do on there yet, but we might as well do some preliminary stuff. Start getting it ready. Try to advance it. Hey, Sick, how are you doing, man? I actually went on the new map at the beginning of the stream, slept for until the next day. Nothing really we could do on there. I'm doing good, feeling better. I am tired, so I don't know how long we'll stay on tonight, but yeah, like I said, I did go on New Frontier at the beginning of the stream, just for a few minutes though, just so I could advance the clock. There isn't anything we can do on there. We don't have contracts and stuff for that. So until I can advance the clock, and I don't want to just go on there and just sleep for 7 months until a crop is ready. It always takes a while to get a new map up and going, unless you just want to like do a lot of sleeping, which I don't. I mean, I have done that before just to get a map going, but I really don't like to do that, especially once I learned how to do contracts. I know I don't play exactly realistically, but I do, you know, consider the realism of things, and then I decide whether it matters or not. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. All right, just about done. And then we can go sleep for a day. Well, we'll see if there's any harvesting contracts first that maybe we can do. Make a little more cash. We need $225,000 to buy that next field. And then we can combine all three of those fields, make one big field. So sick around where you live there in Australia, do you have like access to like freshwater fishing and stuff like that? Field number 8. Well, I'm going to buy this field next. Oh, okay. I was just kind of curious about that. I was wondering, but there is a lot of opportunity for that kind of stuff in Australia. I'm unfamiliar. Yeah, you should have some good fishing around where you live, Monty. Anyway, Monty, we're going to buy field 6. And then, yes, we'll either buy field 8 or we might buy field 10 first. But I'm not sure. Rock lobster, okay. So you're on the coast? I'm not familiar with rock lobster, but assuming it's lobster, then on the coast, okay. I figured if you have a lobster pot, you must be on the coast. So Monty, we're going to buy field 6. We're going to buy field 6, and then either 8 or 10. We can hold out and buy 8 after that. Crayfish, yeah, big crayfish, yeah. Oh, okay. Because I know what a lobster is, of course, but I had not heard of a rock lobster. So yeah, like a big crayfish. Okay, I got you. Awesome. That's cool. Okay, so our contract is finished, apparently, because we're just sitting here. So, all right. So now let's see. We have to go back out this way. This thing always looks like it's down, but it's not. Because it looks like it's kicking up dust. Well, I never did really go down there and see what was down that road. We just went to that field, but that's all right. There is something down there. There's a sign there. Even this one. I don't know what's down that way either. Oh, that. Why is that gated? That's interesting. I had never noticed that before. It has a gate. They don't want you getting in there, do they? Huh. Interesting. we might as well go ahead and do some maintenance when we get back to the farm. That's something I tend to not do a lot. I'm working on being more conscientious of the maintenance aspect. What was this back here? That's that building. Maybe we could sell that building. I can't remember if I tried to sell that building and it wouldn't let me. I think that was the case. I think I tried to sell it. Hit the wrong button the first time. Oh, wait. I forgot. We added the reindeer. And you know what's so nice about that Christmas tree and that reindeer? We'll have them for next Christmas. Oh. There were no more cultivating, just the one cultivating contract. Now let's see what else we might have. Contracts. Oh, well, now there are new cultivating contracts. And we got some harvesting. That's wheat we can do, spinach we cannot, green beans we cannot. Unless we lease some of those. Mowing, I don't have a mower. Ooh, $9,000. Here's a plowing job. Ooh, let's go do a plowing job. Hi, Dee Dee. How are you? Let's do, where is this? This is field 21. So that's back over that direction. That's an $8,000. Here's another $8,000. Oh, that's good news. Awesome. So we got 2 plowing contracts. Let's do both of these contracts. That's going to be awesome. So let's, oh, before I can do those though, I have to collect, cultivating. We've got 2 cultivating contracts. Let's do, okay. I hope it works out. Yeah, I do those test videos too, and then I delete them. All right, let's go. We have cultivating, but let's go down here. Let's do plowing. They're bigger contracts. Let's accept that contract. And then let's go. Now see that, where'd my other harvesting contract just go? Oh, not harvesting, but plowing. Where's my plowing? Down here. Here we go. Plowing. All right. Awesome. Now let me just make sure, because I think we're going up this way. Yep. And then I think, what was the other one? Field 27. $31, $37. Okay, good. All right, whoops. So we're going over here, field 31 and field 37. Now I think we got to go up to the second road. Yeah, up to the second road. Still trying to learn where everything is at. All right, we're going up that way. Let's take a peek down here, guys. Oops. The trees are so thick on this game, it's hard to see through the foliage. I just want to see what we got down here, guys. Okay. Oh, it won't let me jump over that. That's a bummer. But what is this place? Oh, this is the wagon builder. Okay. See, now I almost think that walking around trying to find stuff outside of a building is not where we're going to find anything. It's like everything now has to be inside a building somewhere. But not this building. Okay. Yeah, it might be difficult to find. See, look right here. There's an open shed. There should be a collectible in here. If we can get in it, we should be able to get something. Collect. Look here, Monty. Woo, Monty. Look what I found. Except I thought that was the collectible, not the basket inside it. And this was one of the collectibles in another building, was a fishing net like that. This is on the map. Let me show you. Let's back out a little bit so you can see where we're at. Here's the farm. The farm is right here. And just up in this top section, boom, right there. Right by where the wagon maker is. Right up the road from the wagon maker. Because that's the wagon maker right there. And it's right here beside it. If you can't find it, let me know. I'll help you. This is field 25 right here, where this little house is, that shed. Well, actually, I think it's that shed. Or no, maybe it's that shed. No, it's the shed over there beside it. So it's actually in this building right here. That's where it's at. So right beside 25. That building right there. Yeah, if you have trouble finding it, I'll show you again. Just let me know. We've done a few other contracts up in this area. I just happened to see that open door on that shed when we went past it. And thought, oh, I ought to look inside that building. Because the door's open. Awesome. Yeah, I just got to pay attention, and if I happen to see an open door on a building, I'm going to go see if I can't get in it. That's how I found the other one too. I just randomly, I went in the same kind of building that the first one was in, and I found one in there. This building is not the same kind of building, but it had an open door, so I thought, well, let me go look inside that open building. Now, I don't know if you noticed or not, Monty, I didn't really mention it when I was looking at the other map earlier, but I actually took two different fields and joined them together to make one big field. Plus, I expanded it. So I already have a custom field on that map. We'll go back on that map at the end of the live stream, and I'll show you what I did. Actually, yeah, that big field was actually two fields that I connected together and expanded to make a bigger field out of. The actual farm on that map is kind of interesting because the dealership is already on the land that we own. Yeah, thank you, Monty, but I haven't made that much progress. I just, because I started out with those two fields, I did trade the plow that we started with for an upgraded plow. That cost me a few $1,000s, but not that much because the plow itself was not that expensive. It's one of the modded plows. So it ended up costing about $4,000. Very worthwhile upgrade for its size because the other plow was like a two or 3 meter working width, and now we're working at I think, well, I can't remember if it's 6. I think 6 meters is right there. 6 meters. That might be 9 though. I can't remember. Yes. Yes, it's bigger. because not only did I connect the two fields together, I also expanded and made them bigger, or made one of them bigger. We'll take a look, but I'm kind of thinking that the field on New Frontier is maybe about the size of these three all put together. I don't think it's as big as this, but it might be. We'll take a look. I can't remember. I didn't really look at it when I was on there at the beginning of the stream, because I just went on there for the purpose of sleeping for one day, just to advance the clock. But we'll go take a look. I'm so hot. I'm gonna have to turn my air conditioner on. Now let's see, where's our next contract at in comparison? We're just right up the road here, okay. Yeah, she told me that she wanted to make her entire map one big field of sunflowers. Sorry guys, I just had to turn my air conditioner on. Yeah, that sunflower silo looks pretty cool. And this map actually does have a lot of sunflower emblems around it, even on the home farm. All those entryways have those sunflowers, the signs. Well, guys, I never would have thought it would be New Year's Eve and I'm running my air conditioner. Now, I see a greenhouse over there. I wonder if we can, I didn't realize that was as much of a hill as it is right there. I should not have to be using mine. It's supposed to be the middle of winter. Wow. You think you hit a telephone pole? Well, I didn't know if that would have an open door on it or not. It did not. Oh, over there by where that greenhouse is? Or right, the one right there on the road right there? Oh, probably that one right there. Yeah, that one right there. I didn't realize this hill was on such a hill, this particular field, but there is a little uphill to it. This map reminds me more of Calm Lands than it does of, well, not this map, New Frontier. New Frontier reminds me more of Calm Lands than it does No Man's Land, I think. But I haven't looked at it that much. I haven't, like, even traveled around on it or anything. I just did the one field, made that field, just to get it started. Oh, okay. Now I did have a couple of pretty good sized fields on No Man's Land in FS19. These contracts are definitely worth doing because we have the increased working width and the increased working speed. On top of the lookout tower where the beach ball was. All right. I would not have thought to look for a second item on that tower. I was going to say, he must be going uphill because he slowed down. Okay, Monty, that'll be good. And we'll continue to check places that we see that might be someplace worth exploring. Maybe we'll get lucky and find a few on our own too. That's a good point. So far, we've only got 3 And maybe by the end of the stream we'll have 4. We'll go check out that tower when we get done with our other field. We might end up with enough money to buy field 6. We need 225,000. Well, really 226 to leave us a few extra dollars. Now let's see. Wow. Well, we did almost have to complete that whole field, didn't we? I think we're going to be able to buy a new field, Monty, which is going to be awesome. What is that place? We'll let that guy get started. I think as soon as we get that contract done, we'll have enough money to buy our next field. I have the feeling we may not find a lot of collectibles in areas like this. This is where we would have found them in FS19 and FS22, but it's a total different thing now. But we might as well just take a look around anyway. What is this? Ooh. What is this place that we can buy? What is this? A canning factory. So if we have a greenhouse that will grow tomatoes, then we could we could, well, all right. Production canning factory. So let's see what it says about tomatoes. Spinach, rice, parsnips, carrots, beets, well, what? Noodle flour, 55 flour and 10 eggs. We could make that with the greenhouse because we have, all right, because we do have our chicken coop making eggs. But they're selling, they're not distributing. Huh. Well, all right, well. All right, guys, I got to take a quick break. I'll be right back. All right, guys, I'm back. Well, that's a good question, Dee Dee. We can take a motorcycle over there when we get done and find out, and see if it'll let us ride up a horse. A horse might go because a horse can jump. But you were able to take a motorcycle upstairs, so. Oh, wow. Oh. Now, suppose if a person could find the right decoration, they could set up a little ramp and see how many horses they could jump on a motorcycle. Well, that's a good point. They're not going to just stay where you put them, I guess. Unless maybe you could, no, I was thinking if you could find a way to maybe hitch one, but they don't let you hitch them. That's in a different game. Yeah, at first I was thinking they would stay where you left them when you get off of them, so that you could actually ride them up beside each other, but they don't do that. I hadn't thought about that, but they're free roaming. Well, they're free roaming within their paddock. How much were the collectibles worth? I forgot. 10,000? So I've got 16,000 in contracts. No, we may have to do one more contract. Because even with another collectible, we're going to end up with about 220,000. I need 226 to be able to buy that next field. But we might just be able to sleep until the next day and make up that, because we have passive income. And that might make the difference for us. Yeah, we may end up having to do at least one more contract, just to have a little cash left over, because we do need enough cash to pay the helper. Oh, okay. I've been on this boat. Oh, look, another tornado touchdown. I've been on this boat before. So we'll go take a look at it again. I remember being on that boat. So I actually went on that boat looking for a collectible, but I did not know what collectibles looked like at that time. And I may have walked right past one and not realized that that little menu up there said collect when I passed it, because I wouldn't have been looking at that menu. Now I know when I run around and explore in buildings, all I got to do is see if that menu changes, because it'll tell me collect. Now I was able to turn my air conditioner back off. All right, this contract will be done soon. Okay. Well, we're getting ready to go look at that because I don't remember exactly where that tower was. You may have to help me find that tower again, Monty, because I don't remember exactly where that tower was. Is this it down here? Is that it? What is that? '86. Right here. Okay. Oh, we're done? All right. Oh, no. Wait. Why did that tell me? Why did that tell me that I did not have access to that land? Oh, I just happened to catch it just at that time. I see. I thought it was trying to tell me it was done, but then it wasn't done. Now, if I remember correctly, yeah, that's where the farmer's market is, right there. Okay. I would have went down that little shortcut right there, but those trees got in my way. I couldn't see it. I knew it was close, I just didn't know exactly where it was. Another tornado hit. I like that field right there. This is not the same boat that I was on. I was on a different boat. Okay. Let's see if we can find the actual entrance. Here it is. Now everybody make sure you got Ghostbusters pulled up on your speed dials. We may need them. Oh. I think that's the boat I was on. Oh no, I hope I wasn't supposed to get on that boat and it just took off and left me. Oh, I hear footsteps. Do you guys hear footsteps? Oh, is there any... It's actually pretty cool how they have this, where you can look in there. I was just kind of looking to see if they maintain continuity between one angle and the next. It looks like they did a pretty good job, because I don't see any like little details from one image to the next. And you see that a lot in movies where they forget something, some little detail. Well, I'm not seeing any way up on the roof. Well, I don't know what's supposed to be up there. because I don't see anything up there. Oh, collect. See, that's the only way I can do it. I just have to watch that menu, and when you get close to it, the menu is going to add a line. I know there's something there. So that was the whole thing, the whole cabinet. Okay, so now let's go. We got that one. So let's go to the well, let's go back to the farm first. That's where we're headed, back to the farm. Except one thing I want to know. Okay, what goes here? What would go here? I'm not sure. Huh, interesting. All right, now we'll go back to the farm. We'll get the motorcycle and we'll head over to the tower. Because we're still going to need one more collectible. Or to do another contract. Oh, you found more than I have then. Right now I have found 4, so I still have 21. I think I have 21 to go. I didn't even look and see how many that said I still have to go. Yeah, we've been up there before. Now we're going to be riding the motorcycle over there. It's a little bit harder to steer. right, now let's think a little bit about, oh, we're just going to go right down here. Simple. Boom. Just got to follow the windy path to get up here. Oh, I have to wait. Is it coming over here? I can't even tell if the thing's moving. Yeah, it looks like it might be. Yeah, I think it'll be nice. We've been up here to the tower before. It might be. I hope so. Now this kind of reminds me a little bit of where I was living before I moved into this apartment. Because it was out in the, I had a paved road getting into where the house was, but it was through the woods. Ah! It would let me go up the stairs, but I didn't have very good balance to stay on the... Nope, it's knocking me over. Oh, I'm trying. Oh, I made it up to the first landing. Don't fall, don't fall. Don't fall, get back up there. Woo! Boy, that's real tricky with the camera angle and all that. Oh no. Wow. Ah, boy, everything keeps messing with my camera. I can't see what I'm doing. I may be stuck in here. I can't get it to go up or down. It's stuck. Oh no. Yeah, that's what I said. Well, okay. Will a motorcycle climb the stairs? Yes, of the tower, but it is now stuck. So I'm going to have to reset it. It's just not coming loose. There we go. Aha! Whew. I was finally able to do a wheelie and get over the bar. Let's try again. Wow. It keeps pushing me off. It keeps pushing me off. If we had a smaller dirt bike, see that railing, it just automatically just knocks me sideways. Nah, it's not going to let me get up there. But it was fun trying. I do remember this thing being farther up there than what I thought it was going to be to the top when I came up here and got that beach ball. See, once I got up here and saw that stove, I knew that would be it. But the first time I was up here, we didn't, I don't think we came inside because we were just looking for that beach ball right there. Oh, it's back over here too. There's another tower. Let's go get this. And now I have 19 left. Okay, now we can go back to the farm. Let's go back to the farm. Oh, maybe that is, yeah, that's the right way. Oh, easy, easy, easy. Whew. But yeah, nice little ride through the woods up there. Oh, man, this thing's all floppy. I don't really like this motorcycle. The thing is just so floppy. Hard to drive. I think I'm going the wrong direction. Hey, Farm Tech. Thank you. How you doing, Farm Tech? All right, now, we can collect that 8 grand, collect that 8 grand. Now we have $232,000. We buy this for $225. $184. This field is plowed or is harvested. It's ready to be plowed. This field is not ready to harvest yet. But 7 7.62 acres, 7.62 acres. So they're the same size. Oh no, wait. 9.3 acres. It's just, the thing of it is, it's not ready to harvest yet. I don't think. Oops. I didn't want to do that. I wanted to do this. No, see, it's still a couple of months away from being ready to harvest. Oh my goodness. But until I buy this field, I cannot combine these fields, put them together. What's growing in this field, by the way? Looks like barley. So it's a crop we could use when it's ready to harvest. So let's just buy this field, because we can use this crop when it is ready to harvest. We can harvest it. So yeah, let's just buy this field. That was the goal to start with. Where is my option to buy it? It said buy, but told me how much. Well, I haven't even figured out how to buy it. It's not even. I'm not even seeing how to buy it at this point. So that's a little bit aggravating. Huh. Well, it tells me I can buy it, but it doesn't tell me I can buy it. It tells me the price, and it says buy, but it doesn't. I'm not seeing how to buy it. It says buy, sell. Okay, I don't remember. I bought other fields, but I don't remember how I did it. It didn't seem to be. Oh, maybe I got to be in farmland. There we go. Well, no. There we go. Go to where I buy tractors. Supposed to just be able. Okay, see, I see visit right there. Oh, okay, I got it. I was hitting the wrong button. No, I got it. Go back. I was just pushing the wrong button. It didn't say anything about hitting the X button, so I didn't hit the X button. I kept trying to think, why isn't it telling me I can buy it? I had to highlight it up there on that menu. See, that's a menu change, the way it works. So I'll just still have to get used to it. Okay, well, that took care of that. So now we have that field too. So we'll plow them all up, put them all together, make one big field. And this will be pretty cool. Once we have this one big field, look how big this field's going to be, Monty. It's going to go all the way up there. And I probably won't make it any bigger because there's not that much room for expansion. So we're just going to have to wait until, now what I'm going to do once I harvest these fields right here, I will not replant them until I just have all of them ready to go, and then we'll just plant one big field. So we need $185,000 for the next field. But that's okay, we're making progress. So let's save the game. Now I wish I knew where that museum was, where all these things we collect, where they're all going to, so we could go look at that museum. But we don't have that. Let me see. I wouldn't mind doing maybe one more contract. Well, we can do cultivating contracts. There's 3 of them we could do just to get a little bit of cash out front. Oh, look, another $6 grand right there too. And that's field number 8. Right there. All right, cultivating. So we're going to go cultivate field number 8, get us $6 grand. This will put just a little more cushion in our bank. Guys doing figure eights out here. So we'll do this contract right here, guys. We'll get this field cultivated. And then that's going to do it for this live stream. I'm getting pretty tired. But I want us to have a little bit of cushion in the bank after just almost bankrupting ourselves. We're actually doing quite well because we own everything we have. No loan, so we don't have to pay anything to the bank. What other contracts do we have? We still have these two. That's field 20. That's a little tiny field. Which is across the river. What else is there? Harvesting. Well, that's wheat. Okay, just the cultivating really would be practical for us. So we'll just do this one field. That'll be okay. That gives us a cushion in our bank account. So if we need to buy fertilizer and that kind of stuff, we have it. Equipment-wise, we're okay for right now. I wouldn't mind looking, let's see, cultivators. Where's cultivators? Let's see if we can find cultivators. Probably down, let's see. Eventually I will remember kind of where stuff is at as far as in these menus. Cultivators. Just trying to kind of look at the working width on some of these cultivators. They seem smaller than what they were before. I thought there was one, yeah, maybe that's the one I used before, a 9 meter. Oh, there's 18 meters. Ooh, that's a big one. This is 14 meters, 9 meters. So we might need to upgrade to this cultivator. And that's another 100 grand. Except, here's a cultivator for $36,000. And I don't have $36,000. But But we do have what? I'm just wondering if we could sell the cultivator we have and how much it would cost to get the bigger one. I doubt we can sell that for very much money though, but we might need to find out. Is that the one we already have? I think it is. So that wouldn't help us very much because it's not worth much, 9,500. So that will not help us. So that probably is the next piece of equipment that we need. And we might upgrade that next because it just makes the work faster. So that's probably going to be the next upgrade. Will be a new cultivator. Let's see, what was the working width? On this one is 4 meters, and then this one's 9. Yeah, so it will more than double our working speed, which is good. So that's what we'll do. So before we buy field 8, we're going to buy a new cultivator. We're going to upgrade cultivators. Good point. Good point, Monty. Let's look. That's a good point. We need what? 260 horsepowers. But we don't really need that much. Now see, one thing I did like about FS22 is you had your garage where you could just go look at your own equipment, and I'm not seeing that now. This is interesting. It does show me what mods I've installed. Or does it show me all of them? Well, maybe, yeah, it does, I guess. But it does not show me my garage. So I don't know how much horsepower my tractors have. But that's never been an issue before. I've used that cultivator. So it's never been an issue. I can pull it with this tractor. So I think what I'm going to do is, like at the beginning of each live stream, We'll jump over to a new frontier. And for right now, all we got to do is just advance the clock to the next day. We just have the one field. There's nothing really we can do on there until we're ready to harvest. That is true. That's a good idea. You'll have to remind me, because I don't normally save it when I get ready to do something. I should, but I don't think about it. So you may have to remind me to save the game before I do something. But like I said, I've used that cultivator before. I have never had a problem with it as far as horsepower. Because I'm not going to be pulling it uphill and stuff like that, so. But you're right, it would be good to just test it out. It is a little bit bigger than our plow, because that's a 9-meter cultivator. Whoops. That's a 9-meter working width on that cultivator. And I don't remember which one of these I have this set up for. I can't remember if I've got 6 meters. Okay, so I have my plow set at 6 meters right now. So it would be a little bit bigger, but then for $2,000, I can upgrade the plow to also match the 9-meter cultivator. So we would have a 9-meter cultivator and a 9-meter plow. So that would be pretty cool. Just to have both of them working at the same working width. Right now, pretty much everything is working at 4 meters, except I think maybe the harvester. The header on the harvester. Let's see, where's the harvesters at? Harvester. What is that? That's a 6-meter. So right now, our cultivator and our plow, well, not our cultivator, our plow and our harvester are the same working width. So do we have a 6-meter cultivator? Maybe that's what we want. Oh, I always go the wrong way first. A 6-meter cultivator instead of a 4. There's 5. See, this one's 6 meters. Actually, I've used this one before too. I've used this one. Here's a 6-meter. It's only $54,000. So we could get that. That would match all our equipment at the same size, 6 meters. So maybe we'll do that instead. We'll get this one. and we'll work everything with the same size equipment. So we'll get this one. Okay, I'm good with that. It's hard to use more than one helper in the same field if you have equipment that's a different size also. It makes it much more tricky. Because I have done that also. You really have to keep an eye on what everybody's doing, where they're at. And you have to do that too, depending on the working speed. Because I've had all the operations going before at the same time in the same field, but in big enough fields where I can monitor and keep up and control everybody. I tried it in a small field like this. It was really hard. Monty, what'd you think of your coloring page? Yeah, from the Disney page. Yes, the Snow White page. Okay, good. I'm glad you like it. That's the point. And I'm doing it for you, this page. All that stuff's done. The house is completely done already. All I have left to work on now is just the foreground, the grass, the bridge, the little creek, that kind of stuff. The house and all that stuff is all completely done already. Yeah, so everything I have left to work on that picture is just the yard, the front yard area. I have not got any news from Subway yet. Uh, the last word I got from Casey, she told me that they had asked about that, and Subway told them that it would be the end of the year, so I don't know, maybe next week I'll hear something. I don't know if they're going to post anything on a website someplace or not. I haven't heard anything about it. Casey is the one that told me about it and brought me the picture. So I don't really have any information. I'm just hoping I win. Because that would be pretty awesome. Oh, most definitely, Monty. If I don't hear anything from them by the end of next week, then I will be, either I or I will have Casey go by there and find out what's going on. Because I'm kind of not wanting to call them and ask them if I won. I want them to call me and tell me that I won. Yeah, I'll probably have Casey do that stuff. Well, we drive right past the place every time we go out to the store. We end up driving past the place, so it's just as easy to stop there when I'm out. But I anticipate getting a call from them next week. Well, this helper did a good job of being able to navigate this entire edge over here. I was expecting that guy to make big circles and make me dizzy. Thankfully, that time he did not. I've been thinking about buying a drone. I just don't know how often I'd actually be able to use one. Yes, tackles and touchdowns tomorrow. That is the plan. And San Jose State. Well, technically, tackles and touchdowns tonight, not tomorrow, tonight at 10 o'clock. Yeah, that's true. I'm hoping I can, if I buy one, I can actually, maybe I can fly it over by the football stadium. Maybe we can get up high enough to actually see inside the stadium. That was one thing I was thinking about. I mean, there are places where I could fly one, but I don't have a car. So being able to go places is not that easy. But I have been thinking about buying one. It would be fun. I've actually wanted one for a long time. So I may end up going ahead and investing in one. Because I take care of my stuff, so I can buy something and it'll stay new for a long time. I got you. I know what you mean. I mean, I say it. I say it too. I do farming live streams on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays at midnight. But technically, it's not Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at midnight. It's Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday at midnight. But it's a lot easier just to say Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at midnight. So, although I agree and I understand what you're saying, Monty, when you say that, I understand what you mean, yes. But just to be technical, because some people that are watching may not. Yeah, San Jose State should be a good game, yes. I think so too. What's going on with this guy? What's he doing? That was acting a little weird. Yeah, San Jose State is rated just a little bit higher than UH. So it should be a good close game, I hope. In fact, I will set that game up so it's already set up when I get done with this tonight. Because like I said, I don't ever play PS5 unless I'm streaming. So I'll go ahead and get it set up for the next live stream. Because I can go ahead and put the title for the next live stream and all that also. Now this is one thing they changed on the contracts. Once you get to the end of a contract on FS25, it stops. You can't do anything more. And in FS22, you actually could finish whatever you were working on. If you were working on the field, and I would always finish the contract, even though I would finish the field, even though the contract was full. I would finish cultivating that just so it looked nice, and just to be a nice guy. I would go ahead and finish it. It won't let you do that on FS25, which I think is a negative. I wish we were able to finish it. Hey, I was watching a video earlier today, or yesterday, on, it was showing how Amish people move their barns. That was so wild. They just picked that thing up and carried it, the whole barn. Okay, let's save the game. Whoops. Save it. And that's going to wrap it up for this live stream, guys. We've been streaming for 3 hours, 11 minutes. It's 11 minutes past 3 in the morning where I live. And where others live also. But that's going to wrap it up for this one, guys. Monty, Sick, thanks for hanging out. Dee Dee, I wasn't sure if you were still here or not. Yes, Happy New Year. Oh yes, see you. Well, I will see you guys before next year, hopefully. I'll see you guys tomorrow night. All right, everybody. It was fun, and I will catch you in the next one. Until then, God bless. Football tomorrow night. Yes. Go Hawaii. So just make sure I got